Welcome to Vegan Method. This video is dedicated to tofu, and it's specifically pressing tofu. So when I became a vegan, I bought some tofu and I had no idea how to press it. I used the pots and pans method with lots of books on top, and it all fell over. It kind of put me off from eating tofu. So I decided to make my own press. Now some people could probably buy a press in a shop, but I couldn't find one. So what I did, I bought two identical chopping boards, and these measure 120 millimeters or 12 centimeters by 160 millimeters or 16 centimeters. And these chopping boards that I bought were approximately 1 centimeter or 10 millimeters thick. Now the first thing I did is put the two chopping boards back to back, and I drilled 4 corner holes, and that made sure that the holes were in identically the same position. And then after that I kept them back to back and drilled 9 drainage holes. That's to let out any water from the tofu. So I've got 4 fully threaded hexagon bolts, 8 washers and 4 wing nuts. You can use hex nuts, but wing nuts are much easier to tighten. So on the bolt it's a 7 centimeter thread or 70 millimeters. That gives enough space when it's all tied together for the tofu to fit in. Now what I'm doing when I put it together, I have a bolt and a washer, and then I turn it over and I put a washer and the wing nut. So as you can see, when it's all together, we take a block of tofu and it fits perfectly in the center, and then we just tighten it up to start getting the liquid out of the tofu, and I normally leave it in the fridge overnight fully tightened. Again, if I'm making a recipe where I've got plenty of time, I'll actually take it out of the fridge and tighten it up in the morning and leave it again for a few more hours. That'll get more and more liquid out of the tofu. So the next day I just undo the nuts and take the tofu out the press, and you can see it's reduced in size quite a lot and most of the liquid has come out. How to make a tofu press: all you need is a drill, 2 chopping boards, some bolts, some washers and some nuts, and you don't need the books and the pans. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe and leave comments below.